Multiple suspects are now in custody in connection to a late-night shooting in Kalamazoo. What we're learning about this search and the moments leading up to the arrests.
This is one of the most heinous groups of monsters that we've dealt with.
4 people arrested in a disturbing plot to kill a child are expected to face a West Michigan judge today. What they're facing for attempting to commit what police call heinous crimes.
And it's something you'd expect to see on National Geographic, but not in your backyard. The rare reptile one woman was shocked to see. Today is Monday, September 24th.
Live, local, breaking news. You're watching News Channel 3. Live at 5.
You're about to hit 5:01 on the clock. Hope you had a great weekend. We appreciate you always. We appreciate our crew, and thanks to them, we're in Grand Rapids with our Grand Rapids Live on US 131. Okay, looking good out the door this morning. Good morning. I'm meteorologist Jeff Porter. Sun 8 a.m., 52 degrees, mid-60s for lunch. Only at that point, encroaching cloud cover. And that boils down to a mid to late afternoon shower, even a commute shower, 72 at 5 p.m. 52 right now in Kalamazoo. That's one cooler than the last hour. 50 in Hastings. Look at the 49 right now in Ionia County. A credible risk for severe weather tomorrow in West Michigan. Kirk and Erica, what is that risk in 5 minutes?
All right. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you for joining us. Good morning. I'm Kirk Mason.
And I'm Erica Moke. It's good to see you here this morning.
Breaking right now, 3 people are arrested in connection to a shooting last night in Kalamazoo. News Channel 3's Jessica Wheeler live with how police were able to track the suspects down. Jess, what are you learning?
Well, Kirk, this unfolded throughout the night. I can tell you right now, Kalamazoo Public Safety on scene towing the car that was located right off of an alley here at Davis and Graham in Kalamazoo. Most of the officers who were on scene with us just about 15 minutes ago have left the scene as they're working on removing this car. But what we know happened was there's a shooting overnight. Police tell us they put out an alert for the vehicle involved in that shooting, and it was spotted around 3 o'clock this morning. We're told the driver then led police on a pursuit. That ended here in the area we're standing in, Davis and Wheaton. All 3 of those suspects took off running from police, and that's when Kalamazoo Public Safety, Western Michigan Police, Michigan State Police, and the Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office all came in to search for them. Within about an hour, they were able to take all 3 of those suspects into police custody. Now, we know this all started just before 10 o'clock last night in the 800 block of Riverview Drive in Kalamazoo. Officers responded to a shots fired call. They found 2 teens who had been shot during the incident. A 17-year-old Kalamazoo resident just had a grazing gunshot wound. An 18-year-old Kalamazoo resident had a gunshot wound to the leg. Both of them are expected to be okay. Again, Kalamazoo Public Safety removing this suspect vehicle from this neighborhood here off of Davis and Wheaton here in Kalamazoo. At this point, it's unclear if they found anything in the vehicle, if they found the weapon that was used in the shooting. Unclear right now. Also, exactly what these suspects will be charged with. Of course, we're in contact with police and we'll keep you updated throughout the morning. Reporting live in Kalamazoo, Jessica Wheeler, News Channel 3.
4 people are expected to go in front of a Branch County judge today facing multiple charges connected to a child pornography ring and plans to kidnap and torture a child.
This disturbing plot uncovered by state police before it could be acted out. News Channel 3's Jake Brent live this morning outside the Branch County Courthouse with more on the charges expected to be brought today. Jake.
This will be the first day in court, likely the first of many days in court here in Coldwater for those 4 who are facing charges related to a plan that they allegedly hatched where they were going to kidnap, torture, rape, and murder a child that they had planned on abducting from a county fair. Now, this is disturbing information. Now, last week, Michigan State Police arrested 37-year-old David Bailey, 32-year-old Matthew Toole, 32-year-old Talia Furman, and 19-year-old Jamie Lapointe. All are from the Southwest Michigan area, and investigators accuse all 4 of hatching a plan to kidnap a young child at a local county fair, subdue the child, and then torture and sexually assault the child until their death, and then dispose of the body. Now, Michigan State Police said in August that they had launched the investigation a month earlier after a tip led them to Lapointe, and said that they uncovered chat messages and videos of sexually abusive material. Now, investigators, because of the subject matter in this case, feel it's tough to handle.
These are the worst of the worst people. We like to think that this can't happen here, and it does. It happens here all the time. This is one of the most heinous groups of monsters that we've dealt with.
Now, all four are facing charges, will face charges of kidnapping, conspiracy to kidnap, conspiracy to commit murder, and conspiracy for sexual assault. We'll be at the courthouse this morning, and we'll let you know what happens. We're live in Coldwater. Jake Berendt, News Channel 3.
Today, a former restaurant employee charged with secretly recording women and girls inside a bathroom is expected in court. Seth Wally is charged with 15 felony counts last month. According to court documents, Wally recorded 15 alleged victims, including 2 minors, inside a bathroom and changing rooms at Clementine's in South Haven. Investigators say Wally put a hidden camera in a locker room that's for employees only. He was fired in April, the same day employees found that camera. Today, a judge is expected to decide if there's enough evidence to send Wally to trial.
Today, Republican candidate for Michigan Governor Bill Schuette will be in Grand Rapids to discuss the prosecution of Larry Nassar. It's a campaign event to go after his opponent, Democrat Gretchen Whitmer. The Schuette campaign alleges that Whitmer failed to prosecute Nassar for sexual assault while he was a doctor at Michigan State University. Whitmer denying the allegations. Schuette scheduled to address the issue at 10 o'clock this morning at the Kent County GOP office.
This week, you'll have a chance to learn about the impact of marijuana. The Kalamazoo County Substance Abuse Task Force is hosting a town hall. It comes before the November election, when voters will be asked whether they want to legalize recreational marijuana. A panel including law enforcement, doctors, and substance abuse professionals will speak during the town hall today. It's being held from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Kalamazoo Public Library.
Erica, thanks. About 5:07 on the clock. We will take it zone by zone. Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Hastings zone. We have lower 70s. All right, middle 70s in Dowagiac and Three Rivers and Coldwater. Marshall, you're right there, and we're pinpointing an end of the day shower. We're defining tomorrow's storm chances as slight risk or coming with 15% odds. This is for much of the mitten here. Damaging wind gusts, large hail, even an isolated tornado also on the table. There's a big cool down in your brand new work week. Kirk will tell you when at 5:20.
Dozens of jobs will be up for grabs today at Pfizer's Career Fair in downtown Kalamazoo. This event follows the company's recent announcement it's bringing 450 good-paying jobs to the area over the next few years. Pfizer announced a $465 million plant expansion in Portage in July. Today, the company is holding a career fair to fill jobs. That could start in as soon as a few weeks. The plant has more than 200 openings right now. Pfizer will be doing interviews on the spot, so you'll need to come prepared. The openings require at least a GED or high school diploma. You can pre-register for the job fair online and sign up to interview for specific positions. The career fair happening from 9 until 3 today at the Radisson Plaza Hotel in Kalamazoo. Walk-ins are welcome. We've posted a link with more information to WWMT.com.
After years of allegations of sexual violence from dozens of women, Bill Cosby is facing the possibility of life in prison. What could determine his fate? And Michigan First Lady Sue Snyder is working to end sexual assault on college campuses around the state. How she hopes to change the culture. Today, Western Michigan University is hosting a summit on preventing sexual assault on college campuses in Michigan. The day-long event is part of the Let's End Campus Sexual Assault initiative led by Michigan's First Lady Sue Snyder.
And really, this whole event is about changing the culture that surrounds campus sexual assault. It's become a national topic that people are finally talking about it, and we want to continue Michigan's leadership role in changing that culture.
The summit is from 8 to 4 today at WMU's Bernhard Center. Registration information can be found on our website, WWMT.com. That's where you can also find the state's new hotline to help victims of sexual assault. It's 855-VOICES-4. You can see that number on your screen right now. Calls are free and confidential.
Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh facing more trouble as his second accuser steps forward. The details we're learning about this latest investigation. And sometimes it's weeds you find in your garden. Other times it's a rare venomous animal. Whew, what officials are now trying to do with this snake.